welcome to this last video of the 40-day series leading up till Easter. And if you've been following along, today is the day before Easter, so it's the last class, and we'll finish strong. So stand up tall on your mat, press down through your feet, bring your big toes together or stand with your feet apart about 6 inches. Press down, almost like you're separating the mat, pressing your feet apart. Lift up on your kneecaps, engage through your thighs. Tuck your tailbone down toward the earth. Pull your belly button up and in. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and reach your fingertips down toward the earth. Keep all of that. Let your eyes soften or close. And take one big inhale through nose, slowly. And then gently open your lips and exhale completely. 2 more like that. Inhale through nose. And exhale completely out mouth. Feeling your belly button come up and in as you exhale. One more. Inhale through nose. And exhale out mouth. Now re-engage through your feet, your thighs, your belly button. Lift your crown a little taller. Take a big inhale, stretch your arms wide. Slowly reach up, upward salute. Maybe bring your fingertips together. On your exhale, take a little bend in your knees. Forward fold, come down through center. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Let's repeat those 2 times. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Inhale, half lift. Stretch your spine long. Exhale, forward fold. Pause there. Let your head dangle. Shake your head gently yes, gently no. Release your neck. Grab your elbows if you like. Let your torso, your upper body hang. Let gravity take over. Maybe lift your tailbone just a little higher. Close your lips. Take some deep breaths in and out nose. Release your hands down to the earth. And then whenever you're ready, take a slight bend in your knees and slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Letting your shoulders, neck, and head come up last. Bring your shoulders up tall towards your ears. Pull them around and down. Drag your shoulder blades down your back. Take another big inhale through nose. Exhale out mouth. Let it go. Let's move on. Moving slowly with intention. Take your time. You can catch up with me at your own pace. Slow it down. Inhale. Big, deep breath in. Fingertips touch at the top. Exhale. Forward fold. Send your spine long as you swan dive. Fingertips come to the earth. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Press through your feet. Rise all the way up. Fingertips touch. Exhale, palms to heart center. Press your palms together. And on the inhale, reach back up. Exhale, swan dive this time. Arms come out wide, spine reaches long, fingertips come to the earth. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press through your feet. Rise all the way back up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Let's keep going. Inhale, fingertips rise up. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back into plank. Get your position. Inhale, shift forward, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, squeeze your belly, lower your knees, lower your chest all the way to the earth. Untuck your toes. Inhale, rise up, head, neck, and shoulders, cobra. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, rise up into cobra a little higher this time. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, rise up a little taller. Maybe you begin to straighten your arms a little bit, or not. Come back down if it's too much for your back. Stay here. Take an inhale. Exhale, look over to the right. Hold. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, lower. On your next inhale, curl your toes under. Inhale, up to table. Exhale, press away. Palms into earth, downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out your feet, warming up through your calves, through the backs of your legs. Make sure you're pressing down through that first knuckle especially, but all 4 corners of your hand. Take that weight off your wrist. And then whenever you're ready, press both heels toward the earth and come to stillness. Lift your hip creases a little taller. Soften through your shoulders. Soften through your neck. On your next inhale, bend your knees. Look to your hands. On your exhale, step forward slowly. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, palms to heart center. On your next inhale, reach up again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower your knees if you like, or just lower down halfway, not lower than the level of your elbows. Inhale, flip or roll over your feet. Upward facing dog with knees lifted, or down for cobra. Exhale, roll back over your feet, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. 1, lift your hips taller. 2, soften your shoulders. And 3, inhale, bend your knees, look to your hands. Exhale, this time step your left foot forward for a change. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press through your feet. Slowly squeeze your belly, button up and in. Fingertips meet. Exhale, palms to heart center. All right, let's pause here for a breath before we move on. Big inhale through nose. Exhale, sigh it out your mouth. On your next inhale, send your hips back. Sit down in your chair, Utthita. Tuck your tailbone toward the earth. Soften through your shoulders. Weight is in the heels. You should be able to lift your toes. Spine lifting up tall, arms strong. 1 more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower your knees if you like. Inhale, shoulders back and down, chest forward and through. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next in-breath, right leg rises, left heel anchors. Exhale, shift your weight forward, shoulders over wrists, pause there, then set your right foot between your hands. Get steady on your feet. Your feet are apart. Lower your back left heel, toes turned out, left toes turned out about 30 degrees. Inhale, press through your feet, squeeze through your belly, rise all the way up, warrior 1. Sink down into it, pressing down through all 4 corners of both feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands lower, frame your right front foot, step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, knowing you can lower your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath. Anchor through your right heel. Inhale, left leg rises, three-leg dog. Exhale, shift your weight forward, shoulders over wrist, pause. Then step your left foot between your hands. Get steady on your feet. Lower your right heel, toes are turned out, somewhere between 30 and 45 degrees. Press through your feet, squeeze your belly. Inhale, slowly rise up, warrior one. Sink down into it, soften through your shoulders, engage through your arms, biceps by ears. Pressing through your feet, rolling that right pinky edge down into the earth. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, hands lower to frame feet. Lift your back heel, step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause there, 3 breaths. 1. Lift a little higher. 2. And 3. Inhale, bend your knees, look to your hands. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press down through your feet, rise up, sit in your chair. Pause there, tuck your tailbone, knees together, unless your feet are about 6 inches apart, then that's okay too. Soften through your shoulders, engage through your upper arms, belly button pulled up and in, spine long. 1 more inhale. And on your next inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, palms to heart center. Let's keep going. Inhale, fingertips rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, squeeze your belly, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, broad through the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Anchor your left heel. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest, then right foot between hands. Lower your left heel. On your inhale, rise up, warrior one. Find strong legs in warrior one, hips facing front, rib cage and shoulders toward the front of the mat, knee directly over ankle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, grasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, open through the shoulders and chest. Take another inhale. And on your exhale, lean forward, chest coming toward your right front thigh. Pause there and breathe. Or let your right shoulder fall just inside. Lifting your knuckles away, pressing through your feet. Let your head hang. Deep breath. One more inhale. Exhale, release your hands down to the inside. Walk your hands around to the side. Now you're in a wide leg forward fold with your feet, edges of your feet parallel to the short edge of the mat or toes slightly turned in. Inhale, half lift with fingertips under shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands, palms of your hands backwards so that they are in line with your feet or thereabouts. Lift those sitting bones taller into the sky, shoulders away from your ear. Your forehead right where your hairline meets, reaching down, keeping your spine long, reaching down to the earth, and opening up through the pelvis. Deep breaths. On your next inhale, walk your fingertips out under your shoulders, half lift. Bring your hands up to your waist. And inhale, rise all the way up. Turn your right toes toward the front short edge of your mat. Take a big inhale, reach out. One more inhale, reach the crown up to the ceiling, and exhale, settle down into your warrior two. Reaching long, front to back, right knee hug open over right ankle. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your feet, lift your back heel, plant your hands, step back to plank. On your inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, or knees down for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower your knees. Spread your knees wide toward the edges of the mat. Put your toes together and let your forehead come down to the earth. Take a little break in child's pose. Knowing you can come to child's pose at any time. And whenever you're ready, begin to walk your hands back in a little. Come back up to table. Curl your toes under. Take an inhale. And exhale, hips tall, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, bend your knees, look to your hands, and step forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit down in your chair. Sink your hips, lift your arms. Look down. Can you lift your toes? Then lift your tall spine toward the sky. Soften through your shoulders. Tuck your tailbone. Engage through your arms. Use your core to hold you up tall. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, palms to heart center and down by your side. Very nice. All right. I think we have to do the other side, don't we? Okay. Inhale, forward to side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop back to chaturanga. Knowing when you land in chaturanga that your elbows are always bent. Inhale, up, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Anchor through your right foot. Inhale, left leg right. Take another inhale. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest, then step your left foot between your hands. Lower your right heel. Get strong on your feet. Left knee over left ankle. And on your inhale, squeeze your core as you rise all the way up. Get strong. Pause there, warrior one. Check your position. Shoulders, rib cage. Squared off toward the short end of your mat. Take another inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Now change your grip so that your non-dominant hand is on top. Inhale. Lift the rib cage out of the pelvis. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Torso comes over your front bent knee. Take another inhale. Option to stay there or let your left shoulder slide down toward the earth. Let your head hang. Lift your knuckles away a little further. Deep breath. One more inhale. Exhale, release your fingertips down to the inside. Now I'm going to turn my bottom toward the camera. Sorry about that. Walk your hands around toward the long edge of your mat. Square off your feet, short, toward parallel to the short edge of the mat. Walk your fingertips back under. Option to let your head come all the way to the earth. If headstand is in your practice, now would be the time. Big deep breaths. Softening your shoulders away from your ears. Lifting up through your sitting bones. Spreading and lifting toward the back. Lips closed. Find your Ujjayi breath. Sound of the ocean. On your next inhale, walk your fingertips back under your shoulders, half lift. And stay there for an exhale. Bring your hands to your hips, and on your next inhale, rise all the way up. Turn your left toes toward the front of the mat. Extend your arms long. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bend your left front knee, hugging that left knee over the ankle, hugging it open, pressing down through your right pinky edge, your right foot, reaching long, gaze over your left middle finger. Warrior two. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your feet, lift your back heel, step back to plank. Option to go to down dog and just breathe, or come with me for a vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause there, all meeting in downward facing dog. Deep breaths. All right. Stay as long as you need to in down dog or child's pose, or come with me for this last little warrior flow. So anchor through your left foot. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Then step your right foot between your hands. Lower your left palm. Sink down with your hips, back heel, left heel is lifted. Inhale, lift your right arm tall. Big twist. Pause there. Don't sink down into your left arm, but lift up. Let your roots go down strong. Engage through your left thigh. Opening broadly through your chest. Maybe your gaze goes towards your fingers. Your neck allows. One more inhale. Exhale, lower your hand to the inside. Lower your left heel down. Your elbows lined up with your right elbow with right knee, and open your twist to the other side for a side angle. Deep breaths. Pressing strongly through your feet. On your next inhale, rise up, straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. On your inhale, rise up, bend that front knee, lower back down to your angle. Deep breaths. Strong left leg. Now from here, pressing that right elbow against your right knee, begin to straighten through your right front leg, lifting, opening up with the left side of your heart, entering triangle from the bottom. Deep breaths. On your next inhale, begin to bend your front knee, come up to warrior two, and take it on back for reverse warrior. Inhale back, warrior two. Pause there for another deep breath. We're almost there. Exhale, frame your feet. Step back to plank or down dog. Pause there in down dog, or come with me for a vinyasa. We're doing a lot of them today. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Stay there, let it go. Maybe give it some lip ripples. Some horsey breaths. Take an inhale through nose. Blow it out your lips. One more. Inhale through nose. Flutter it out your lips. Nice. All right. Anchor through your right heel. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Then step through. Place your right hand flat on the mat. On your next inhale, lift your left hand tall for a twist. Engage through your right thigh, sinking down. Pull your left hip crease back, sinking down through your hips, opening through the chest. Being conscious not to dump into your right wrist. And one more inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand to the inside of your foot, so your elbow's near the inside of your left knee. Lower your right heel, and on your inhale, lift your right fingertips off for side angle. Pause then, breathe. Close your lips, turn your ujjayi breath. Strong through your right thigh, pressing through both feet, not letting yourself dump down into the ground, but lifting up. On your next inhale, rise up, straighten your front leg, lower your back fingertips, reach up and over, reverse triangle. Left fingertips on down, reaching up and over, big stretch to the left side. On your next inhale, rise up, begin to shift forward. This is where you can grab your block if you like it. Reach forward with your left hand, lower your left down toward the earth. Option to place fingers on a block if it feels good to you. Triangle. On your next inhale, bend your front knee, rise up. Exhale over, reverse warrior. Left front knee bent, knee over ankle. Strong through both feet, pressing leg. Left palm, knee forward, down toward the earth, shoulders soft. Face soft. Inhale, rise back up. And lower back down to your side angle. Bring your hand to the inside. You might move your block for just a second. I'm going to rise back up into triangle. So from here, begin to straighten your left front leg. Left hand press against left shin or on your hip. Torso in line with your leg. Careful not to hyperextend your front left leg behind the knee. On your next inhale, bend your front knee, rise up, warrior two, reverse warrior. All right, I have a student off camera. Did I get everything? I think so. All right, on your next inhale, rise back up to warrior two. Take another big inhale. Careful of your block. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your feet. Step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. One more. Inhale, bend your knees, look to your hands. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side. All right, coming into our balance, a little balance series. So shift your weight to your left side. Lift your right heel. So on your next inhale, lift your right knee, hold on to it with your right hand. Strong through your right leg, crown reaching up to the sky, big flex in your right foot. Deep breath. So glad this neighborhood dog joined us. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, open your hip out to the right. If you need to put one foot down for a second, that's okay. Just come right back into it. I might do the same thing. Inhale. Strong through your core. Belly button pulled up and in. Pull everything toward the midline to lift you up. Strong right flex in the right foot. Inhale back to center and exhale down. All right, right, let's let that one go. Inhale, fingertips rise up. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, fingertips come up. Exhale, let it go. Other side. Weight shifts to the right, lift your left heel. On your next inhale, lift your left knee up. Flex your left foot, hold on to it with your left hand. Strong right leg, strong flex in the left foot, strong through your core. Everything toward the center and up. Inhale, open to the side. Big hip opener. Deep breath. On your next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, down. Okay, that wasn't so bad. All right, now we're going to try it with a straight or straight-ish leg. Feel free to just do the knee lift. It's all good. Excuse me. Okay, so shift your weight to the left. So reach down and hold on to your big toe with your two peace fingers or hold on to your knee. Here we go. Inhale, hold on to your big toe. Now you can stay just like this. It's all good. You never have to straighten your leg. I may never get mine straight or straight-ish. Get strong. Find a point for your drishti, your gaze. Concentrate on that spot about 6 feet in front of you. Option to begin pressing your heel out toward the front if you like. Maybe you just press it a little ways. It's all good. Or maybe you go all the way. Hips press forward, shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Strong through your left thigh. Point on the gaze. Maybe you begin to point your toe. Option to stay right there or bend your knee again or open it up to the side. You can go straight out to the side if that's in your practice. I have to come back to a bend. Hop around a little bit. It's okay. Option to begin straightening. You can stay right here. I might stay right here or begin to straighten. Some days I can, some days I can't. It's all right. All right. Here we go. Big inhale through nose. Lift your hands. Exhale out mouth. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale out mouth. Let it go. Other side. Here we go. Shift your weight to the right. Bend your left knee. Remember, you can hold on to your knee. You don't have to grab your toe. Whenever you're ready, begin reaching down to grab your toe. Pause there as long as you like. Or begin straightening your leg toward the front. Remember, hips stay squared toward the front. Shoulders soft, away from ears. Bring it back in whenever you like, or open up to the side. You can also just bend your knee and open it to the side. It's all good. We're just practicing. Deep breath. Then slowly come back to the front and gently release back down to the earth. I think we need to let it go one more time. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Let it go. All right. Stand with your feet apart with your toes turned out. Bring your hands to heart center. Or take a phone. If you know you have bad knees, we're going to lower down to yogi squat. So if you need to take the weight off to lower down, just let your fingertips go in front of you and then lower down that way. Or take your time, going slowly, and lower all the way into your yogi squat. Once you arrive, press your palms together. Elbows go out toward your knees. Shoulders up, back and down. Reaching your crown up tall. Here's another key point. Up and in on your pelvic floor. Helps hold you up. Let your lips close. Let your gaze soften or your eyes close. Just pause here in your yogi squat for 2 or 3 breaths. And whenever you're ready, release your fingertips down to the earth. One easy way is to put one hand in front and one hand in back to lower yourself down. Or come over onto your knees to go down. It's all fine. Feet flat, hands reaching forward. Pull your belly button up and in. Slowly roll back, protecting your low back. Go slowly all the way down. On your inhale, lift your right leg tall. Interlace your fingers behind the belly of your right hamstring. You can point or flex, but gently pull back. Low back pressed into the mat, shoulders soft away from your ears. Deep breath. Now release. Reach up on the inside and hold on to your big toe again. Gently pull down your knee to the outside of your right rib cage for this version of half baby. Deep breaths. Your left hand, palm can be open or on your hip. It doesn't matter. Excuse me. You can stay right here, or option to take that extended position with your legs straight. Again, shoulders staying soft. Goal would be to have your shoulder on the mat. It's not happening for me. Pause there. Option to stay like that, come back to happy baby, or open out to the side if you want to give it a try. You can take as much bend in your knee as you need. Try to keep your left hip anchored. Here's where we need our sandbags. Left shoulder and left hip anchored on the mat. Close your lips, deep breath. On your next inhale, come back to center. Take one more inhale. And exhale, slowly lower your left foot back down to the earth. All right, reposition as you need to. And on your inhale, lift your left leg tall. Interlace your hands behind your left leg. They're on that main body of your left hamstring muscle. Gently pulling back. Lumbar spine pressing down into the earth. Shoulders soft away from the ears. Face soft. Now release and reach your peace fingers and hold on to your left toe. Bend your left knee. Comes outside the ribs. Sole of foot is pressed up toward the sky or the ceiling for this version of half baby. Close your lips. Take some deep breaths. If you've got the little oogery shakes like me, I think that's common. We worked hard. Option to stay just like this or begin to straighten your leg. Shoulder soft away from ear. You can keep as much bend to the knee as you like. Deep breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, let your leg fall out to the side. Again, you can keep a bend in your knee is fine. Right hip pressing down toward the mat. Right shoulder pressing down toward the mat. Maybe find a spot for your gaze on your ceiling or the sky. Or let your eyes close. On your next inhale, bring your foot back to center. One more inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your tummy as you lower your heel all the way to the earth. Very nice. All right, put your feet flat on the mat with your knees bent. Cross your right leg over to the left. Scoot your hips an inch to the left and let your knees fall open to the left. Arms go wide for cactus. Deep breaths for a little twist. On your next inhale, come to center. On your exhale, let your knees fall the other direction. Careful to protect your knees. On your next inhale, rise back up to center, uncross. Cross the other way, left over right. Shift your hips a little bit to the right. Take a big inhale. I think I should have shifted them to the left. Might work better. Roll to the right. See what feels better. We're going to roll both directions anyway. Look the opposite way of your knees. Inhale back to center. Exhale, shift. Let your knees fall over to the left. Let your face go right. Right shoulder pressing toward the earth. Let go. See what you can relax. Relax your face. Relax your chest and shoulders. Relax your feet, legs. Enjoy the stretch. Inhale back to center, uncross your legs, lift both feet tall, shake it out, shake, 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 shake. Just feels good sometimes. Take another inhale. Exhale, hug your knees in tight. Press your low back into the back. Soften through your shoulders. Lift your head towards your knees. Now squeeze everything in. Squeeze your toes, your ankles, your feet, your knees in close. Pull them in close to your belly, your shoulders, your arms. Give yourself a big hug. Take another inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Send your feet long. Open your palms toward the sky. Let your neck go long. Adjust your shoulder blades. Adjust your hips. Let your feet fall open like a book. Wiggle your jaw around to release it. Lick your lips. Take a swallow. Take another big inhale through nose. Exhale out mouth and nose. Now begin to soften everywhere. Let your breath come naturally. Let it just flow in and out. Coming to our Savasana, the last one in this 40-day series. Relax your feet. Tell your shins and calves to relax. Tell your knees, your quadriceps, your hamstrings to soften. Let your hips be heavy, pressing down into the mat, just their own natural way. Soften through your belly. Soften through your chest, upper arms, forearms, hands. And then soften your neck. Let every muscle in your face relax. Relax your lips, your tongue, your eyelids, even your ears and nose. See if you can be perfectly still for just a few more times. We may stay here as long as you like. Stay here for just a few more seconds anyway. And I'll read to you a few verses about Easter. Luke 24, beginning with verse 1. The resurrection. But very early on Sunday morning, the women went to the tomb, taking the spices they had prepared. They found that the stone had been rolled away from the entrance. So they went in, but they didn't find the body of Lord Jesus. As they stood there puzzled, two men suddenly appeared to them, excuse me, clothed in dazzling robes. The women were terrified and bowed their faces to the ground. Then the men asked, "Why are you looking among the dead for someone who is alive? He isn't here. He is risen from the dead. Remember what he told you back in Galilee, that the Son of Man must be betrayed into the hands of sinful men and be crucified, and that he would rise again on the third day." So remember that he said this. Thank you for joining me. He is risen indeed. Namaste and blessings, friends.